Hi Aquarius, how are you? I'm going to do your reading for the holidays. So this reading is a general reading. Take what works, leave what doesn't. I'm going to leave it up to the cards, the universe, to tell us the messages, which direction it wants to read, whether that be love, family. We're just going to trust the energies. All right, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Aquarius. What's going on for the energies for the end of this holiday season? Some of you are out of your mind. Get out of your head. Look. So, lighten up. You know, it's different kind of holidays. So if there's something really on your mind, I think it will come to the forefront to be dealt with. There's something really on your mind, a lot of voices in your head. 2 cards back to back. So, tune in. This card is asking you to really tune in, you know, to ground yourself, meditate. Go for a walk if you can't meditate. You know, the whole practice of meditation is about dropping off your thoughts. The more you sit and not let those thoughts get to you and you drop them off, the more they'll go away. Our thoughts, when we meditate, they sit in the past, in the future, and in judgment, not the present moment. Right now, the present moment's good, right? You and me? Yeah, pretty good, huh? Yeah, so you got to clear your conscience. You need to meditate. So truly, truly ground yourself. Clear your mind. Those thoughts, the many, 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 many thoughts. There's a lot of thoughts in your head. I see them. Lots of them. There's only one. And that's the one that is no thought that you need to connect to. Okay? Yeah. From the beginning. From the beginning. Brand new start. As hard as it might be. Just start with one breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. You did good. Not a single thought in that moment. Do it again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soon, your conscience will be cleared. Guaranteed. All right, special message for someone out there that really needs a little bit of help getting rid of those ugly thoughts. So practice that every day. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Let's see what messages we have for all of our Aquarius today. That was for somebody out there, but it's good for probably everybody because it's time to really connect to your center. And I feel like you're almost there. You know, you just need to like sit with it. You can get past all of those thoughts that are in your head. So you have a clear channel to the Creator. You're almost there. I'm going to put a few cards down from the Osho and see what energies are flying around. You're almost there. I see this awakening happening for you. A deep healing. You can't even imagine the possibilities that will come from this deep healing that you are going through. Cannot even imagine. But it'll set you free from all those things that are eating away at you. I think it was you, Aquarius, my last reading. I think there was somebody who was really in need of really breaking away from their own mind. So I think this is a continuation. So if you saw that reading before, you've connected with that one. This one may very well be for you as well. All right, so it's bottom of my deck. Ugh. Bottom of my deck. Look at you. Flowering. Okay, you are growing. This is, you have to consider all of these things that are going on in your mind, the changes, because I think there's some real deep-seated changes that are happening in your world. You know, not just your world, you know, your house, your environment, your family, the people around you, in your world. I think there's a lot of shifting and changing, and you need to really let go and just flow with these shifts and these changes. And I think a lot of these thoughts that you are having, you know, is part of this confusion. You just need to let flow with it. Okay, really, as thoughts come up, don't engage in them. Let them go. Let them go. Like the wind, let them float on by. Okay. Yeah, this is about you starting to gain control in this process of growth. Okay, because right now there's this imbalance that's going on within you, and I feel like in your environment as well. And a lot of it has to do with these changes, you know, and I think they were these changes that were needing to come. I mean there was some issues between you and your person, you know, where I think there were things going on between the two of you that were really beating away at you, but you weren't you know, processing them. You weren't communicating them. Instead, you held them in, you know, and then they started to grow inside of you, and then they became these really big stories. But it's time for you to channel this energy in another direction. Let go of the burden of the past and what might be in the future, and just, you know, focus in on the present. There's this creative energy that wants to help heal you, truly, you know, but it's going to mean that you're going to have to break free of all of these things that have been holding you back, these masks that you've been wearing, pretending that there's someone else, you know, that's running your head and in your mind and things that are going on. It's time for you to break free. There's this thing about breaking out, breaking free. You have to break the silence. You know, you have to break free from a situation. Things have to change so that you can feel whole again. Things have to change. All right, so a lot of cards on the table. Some have stayed down, so I'm going to set them up. So, onto what I think might be another story. There is quite possibly someone around you, Aquarius, who I think acts a little immature. They wear two faces. And what I mean by two faces is that, you know, it's like they play this game of, it's almost like yeah, they got your back, they're right in your corner, but they're not. You know, they're not. I mean, it's like they don't have your back or anybody else's back. They're very self-centered. Very immature type of person. Somebody who doesn't, you know, pull their weight. I'm also getting a lot of ego. And, you know, take what works, leave what doesn't, you know, for whoever this resonates with. I'm picking up a lot of ego with someone. Yeah, just like I mean, this is not a good energy of a person that is around you. And I think you know who it is. But, you know, I feel like they've lied to you before, or maybe you suspected they might have lied to you. And they're doing, and it's like, you just don't trust what comes out of their mouth. Okay, so there's an energy about, be very aware of that. And I feel like they could fool you very easily. You know, they're going to try to, you know, make you second guess something, or, I mean, they're going to try trickery. Like, they're going to try to, they're wearing a mask. They're not good. Look, see how ugly that picture is? Look, it's a snake. Look behind that mask. And that snake's got a forked tongue. Beware of the snake with the forked tongue. Somebody's telling you to lie. So just whatever, I feel like it's something that's in a group dynamic, something that you've been working with some other people, because we do have this card of participation, which is reversed, by the way. And then we have another one of 6 of compromise. So there's a couple more people there. So I feel like this could have something to do with a project or work or some kind of situation in the workplace, or even family. It could be family, you know, but somebody's lying. All right, so let's move on. So your foundation of your card here is that of the Creator. Creator's reverse. So I feel like you need to really find your faith. You know, however that is, you know, and not everybody, you know, believes in going to church or whatever. You know, we're in lockdown and it's not that easy. You know, look, right here, right from home. You center yourself, ground yourself. Because you're at a point of growth right now. And you have to trust that all of this awakening, it's lifting this veil, you know, and it's bringing in this sense of balance, this yin yang. And it's uncomfortable because you're like, whoa, what is this? Because there's a stirring inside of you. This is a very personal reading. There's a stirring inside of you. And you know, you don't want to be, for some of you, you don't want to be around people. You'd much rather be by yourself. You know, just nice, simple life. You don't want anything because you're not getting what you need in the environment that you're in right now. So there's this real need to make some shifts and some changes. Here it is. Changes that will be very uncomfortable and difficult to make, but very necessary for this next step. So, I mean, yes, this is very difficult. There's a lot of confusion around, you know, what you need to do. But honestly, you need to take control of the situation. Whatever it is that's going on, whether it's about this person and this thing at work or in the family, somebody has got to get control. Because this cycle that's going on between you and the family or your friends or the workplace, I mean, it's got to end. Somebody's got to get control, and I feel like that's you. In the end, it's like, whew. But you've got to find your center. Okay? So when this wheel is spinning and you feel like life is just like spinning out, that's when you've got to ground yourself. That's when you got to take a deep breath, come into the present moment, you know, and let all of this other stuff just spin as long as you're centered. And when you go in from this wheel, right in the middle, there's that yin yang. That's your center. And then you'll start to find that wholeness. Yeah, you got to listen to your inner voice. Time to listen to your inner voice. And then all of this other stuff starts to get cleared up because there's a stirring in you. You're awakening. Major breakthrough. You'll clear your head. You got to practice it. You want it. You need to want it. You know, you need to want it. And like I said, one breath. Take one breath. Things get out of hand, just stop. Take a deep breath. Let it out. And if that felt good, take another one. Until you can deal with what's going on in front of you. All right, so Aquarius, that was pretty deep. Wow. All right, I do want you to know that I pulled out the Magician when I first sat down to do your reading. Okay, and I just feel like that's where you're at. You're at that point of taking control. It's like you can't let these thoughts, these feelings, all these emotions get the better of you. You are now growing into you. Flowering. Channel your energies. In order to release this heaviness, journal. Lots of journaling. I mean, I see like, you know, lots of pen writing, drawing, dancing, singing, walking, crochet, knitting, whatever it is. Something that puts you in a place that like puts you in the zone, that creative zone. You know, we know what that is. You know, when we work on something, we look up and all of a sudden 4 hours have gone by and it feels like it was just, yes, you just started. You know, it's that kind of place I want you to get to. All right. So let's get a little advice. Yeah, let's get some advice. Oop. Where did that come from? And here's another one. Oh, that was from the previous reading. Yeah, don't be afraid to try new things. Okay? Because I almost feel like there's this crumbling of your life, like these layers that are coming off, you know, and those fresh layers are like, wow, what's touching me? You know, and it's uncomfortable. But you're in a real special time. I mean, major breakthrough. So doors are closing, new ones are opening, change is happening. You know, accept the change. I mean, if it's really like what your intuition, everything, heart, mind, body, soul is telling you to do, you got to follow it. You can't let other people try to tell you, no, that's not right. I mean, if heart, mind, body, soul, you're being told to do something, do it. All right. Advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Yeah. So we have the Knight of Pentacles comes out with the Queen of Cups. So Aquarius, I think it's time for you to really put the energy into what you want to see. Again, you know, you are needing to take control and open up of, you know, and deal with your emotions. Quit pretending that, you know, they don't exist. Okay, they do. And then once you start to do that, things will turn around, you know, and there's offers coming your way. Great new beginnings, new breakthroughs. I mean, you're coming into your own. So yeah, you know, it's like cleaning house, okay? And you are now in those deep corners that have never been cleaned, and now you're cleaning them up. And they're deep. And you don't know what to do with them. Journal, write, get on a horse, ride. I feel like there's somebody, like the horse behind me. It's like, you just get on a horse. Go walk your dog. Take a walk on the beach, in the woods, in the fields. Just sit outside, listen to a bird. You know, just kind of connect so that you can start to really feel yourself. And I think what you're going to hear as you start to heal is, you know, this whole other version of yourself that got lost somewhere along the shuffle here. Breathe. Breathe. Isn't that a beautiful card? Breathe. Changes on the horizon, Aquarius. It's good for you. All right. I might have to do a second Aquarius reading because I felt like that was just for somebody really, really needing that. So if this didn't resonate, Aquarius, there could be something else. All right. Wow. Okay. We have some real psychic intuition coming through. The Moon and the High Priestess. So ground yourself. Tune into what your intuition, heart, mind, body, soul, if it's telling you to do something, you do it. And it's starting to reveal itself. I mean, it's almost like, and I just did this for yesterday. Who did I do yesterday? Was it Capricorn? Either Capricorn, Sagittarius. I mean, it's like you're calling. I mean, what you are supposed to do is being shown to you. And if you are meeting people, I feel like they are on that same, you know, psychic level with you. I mean, it's just like you are among those people that don't need to have a verbal conversation with people. You can think a full conversation with another person. That's how telepathic and psychic you are. So if visions are coming up, journal them, write them down. They're very significant. We are in changing times, and I feel like everybody is being put in their place. And whoever you are, this Aquarius here, just know that, you know, we're light workers. You're tuning into tarot, you know, you like this, we're all light workers, you know, so we're being put into place. We are the spiritual front line. So you're being taught how to be in that front line to guide the rest of the people into this wonderful new age of Aquarius. We're in a whole new time. Yeah, so, okay. I'm going to end this here because that was pretty intense. All right, I've got some Palo Santo burning over here. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really, really happy for the Aquarians out there. And aside from that, being in the age of Aquarius, I mean, you are in your element, you know, so tap into who you really are. Tap into who you really are. Good one, Aquarius. So if you are not an Aquarian and you have Aquarian friends, they're good friends. I'm going to bet that, you know, they're starting to feel things. So if you're thinking, oh my God, what's going on with you know, my friend over here? It's because there's a big shift going on in their spirit, you know, so give them a helping hand. You know, they might just need somebody to just process with. Okay, enough. All right, I'll see you at the next reading, Aquarius. This one was just for you. All right, until the next one. Another one, I'm going to do it right now, Aquarius. Bye.